And RY makes a good point. I think it's Rye. Makes a good point. And we talked about this off the air yesterday. The Hawks have shown a willingness to move on from that first-round pick next year when they try to get Demidov, right?
Yeah.
So they're willing to move from it because they knew coming into this offseason they were going to be active and the team was going to be better. To me, a second and third, and I know it would be a higher second and a higher third, they are lottery tickets at this point. The only picks, if I know I'm getting something guaranteed back, like Lucas Raymond, like Moritz Seider, like Seth Jarvis, whoever we're talking about here, I don't give a crap about second and third round picks. Fine. Take them. If I'm getting a 31 goal scorer, the first sort of ones I'm worried about parting with.
At 22, 23-year-old.
What are the odds you're going to draft somebody as good as him in those second or third round spots? Almost zero.
Right.
And even if you're saying 7 or 8 in the draft, maybe. Maybe you end up with a kid who scores 31 goals when he's 22 years old. Right. Maybe. But it's pretty unlikely. So to me, yeah, we're all for gathering assets. We're all for, keeping the rebuild and reloading and all those things. But if you get an opportunity to add someone that young, that talented, that dynamic, it's very tempting.
I think we are very close, and it's a good thing. We are very close to the point in the rebuild where you stop worrying about draft classes. We're not there yet, but we are close. Yeah. Like this 2026 draft class and Gavin McKenna crap. I kind of don't care about it right now.
I don't want to be.
I don't want to be worrying about that lottery.
I'm tired. Right. Whenever someone types in a chat like a draft prospect's name, I immediately start hating that person.
Thank
Not
you.
the person who writes it, the player.
That was me
I don't
last year.
Hear about the player.
That's why I don't like Macklin Celebrini.
I don't care about Connor Bedard's cousin.
1 second after winning the draft lottery last year was already Celebrini. I'm like, I hate this kid.
No,
I don't want
him.
him.
Over it.
Yeah. I'm tired of it.
So
Gavin McKenna stinks.
We're getting.
I have no idea if that's true, but I'm so tired of hearing
it's pretty good.
Stinks, Jay Sherman.
We are getting to that
16-year-old for Christ's
sake. We are getting to that point or close to that point. Now, granted, if this team sucks and things look terrible again this year, then yeah, okay, I get it. We'll probably still be in the lot. It's whatever, but I think we're getting close to that point where you start looking at those like future draft picks, like a 2025, 2026 first or second round pick. And you're like, maybe we're getting to the point where you have to look at like, can we get young guys now rather than, here's a guy that maybe in 2028 is playing in the NHL.
We all silly like the mayor.